Because it seems like way more nowadays there's people that are like romanticizing the drugs.
It's like you can easily just fall into the cycle.
What's the biggest thing that you've learned along the way?
Like, how you gonna give up lemon pepper cake?
Because you share those memories with your parents, and it's the same for me.
He gets so mad because I beat his ass every time.
Studio 13X Unplugged Convos.
Alright, welcome back to Unplugged Convos. This is episode number 17. I'm Cam.
I'm Chase, and today we got...
Prince Ali.
D-Web.
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's been a good day.
Y'all
For
chilling?
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Enjoying this weather?
Oh, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
It
sir.
was just
No
vibing
warmest.
outside actually before we came over.
Right.
It's the warmest it's been in a while.
It's like a mood changer for
Mhm.
sure.
It
Yeah,
is. It
it's like-
motivates you.
Yeah, like a good start to the week, you feel me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I forget because I have Mondays off,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's easy for me to just be like, I'm good.
Yeah,
Right.
it's still a weekend.
But my weeks just roll together too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I mean, what y'all been working on? What y'all been getting into?
Man, recently, new endeavors. Just got a job down in Neversville. First one down there, working at a restaurant. It's pretty decent. I'm trying to get more money together for buying more beats, you feel me?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Trying to get my next album. I'm wanting to do like 17 songs at least.
And this is Convo's Unplugged number 17.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I was so hyped when he first said that. I was like, no way, that's one of my favorite numbers.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Do you
Yeah,
have
X is
a
base.
time frame for that?
Thinking within the next 2 years, for
Yeah.
sure.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I just dropped my first project on Christmas this year, which, like, some of the work you did actually up on Mars, that was the beat you would send me.
Right.
And so I tagged you in that, because, like, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Mars is a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
turned
song
into
goes
something I was
crazy.
really proud of,
Right.
for sure.
Hell yeah. What about you, D-Web?
I got an album coming out around like the weekend of April 20th, because like that's around my birthday, and like 420.
Oh, yeah.
The album, it's called like THC, and it
Yeah.
starts off, it's basically the whole thing is like a story of like going through addiction. Like it just starts off with like weed, and then like go into like maybe some mushrooms, some LSD, and then but like the story, it starts off, it's kind of like romanticizing the drugs, because that's what it is at the beginning. You're just like, you're having fun.
Right.
And then it slowly just kind of diverts in the song. The song that kind of pivots it into like the sadness and like the heartbreak is called Need a Way Out. And then that's where I'm like, I start off like the first chorus with the word save me. And then the next song, it's just like the whole thing is just me like whispering and like yelling the word save me at the beginning of it. So it's basically just a cry out for help. Like no
Right.
one can really hear. And the rest of it, it's just like there's an intervention with a couple of my friends. Then there's a part where I overdose, and like there's another character that overdoses, and then like right after it, you have no idea what happens. It's just an instrumental. So like you don't know if like I live and I get sober, or if I'm in heaven, or like what happens.
Right.
But it's basically just a story of like what I've been through, what I've heard from a lot of people, like my family's been through, and like what friends and shit.
Right.
So
That's dope.
bringing awareness to this stupid fentanyl shit. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
killing everybody. It's stupid.
Thanks.
That is facts.
Yeah.
Hard drugs are really a dangerous game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lost too many people.
Yeah. Especially like these past fucking 4 years. It's just been just person after person after person. It's just, it seems like.
Yeah, it's no good.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good that you're portraying that image.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it needs to be heard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people. Because it seems like way more nowadays there's people that are like romanticizing the drugs. And they're just like, oh, I'm like taking even Future, he said that he was a lightweight. He didn't even really do the drugs, he was saying. And then Juice WRLD said he was influenced to do the drugs. And then he died from those drugs. From a person that didn't even do those drugs.
Exactly.
It's a sad
It's
world.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
crazy to think about. Like, you would have that much of an effect that, like, you could have ended somebody's life by pretending to be cool, basically.
Right.
It sucks to say, but that's the
Nice.
reality of, like, the world that we live in.
That's
that-
true.
Yeah.
It is very true.
Yeah, it blew my mind when I saw that Future had said that. Because, I mean, even he sounds like he's off
Yeah.
those drugs heavily,
Yeah.
you know? So in
Because I'm
every
like, how are you
part
pitching
of
your
it.
voice all the time like
Right.
this? Like, you're slurring your words half the time.
Yeah.
This man takes like an eighth of a perk and he's like, I'm sauce, boys.
Future saying he's a lightweight, that's crazy.
And it's like not even that. It's then Juice WRLD was also talking about it in his songs, and all these other rappers that basically are
Right.
like Future clones. And then you got even way more kids that
That's
want
crazy.
to start doing perks and try lean and
Yeah.
do all this stupid shit. and,
Yeah,
like,
just
to
thinking
get
it's
themselves in
cool
trouble.
just because
Yeah.
they see it.
Yeah.
Because like my favorite rapper doing it, why don't I try it?
Yeah, nah.
I think it's just a pastime of something that like this culture does, but it's actually a very detrimental cycle that can like
Really
can
hurt
and will
people.
kill you.
Yeah, it's mad fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like without moderation, it's like nothing but a downhill slope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, if you don't have somebody on your side to like, on the outside at least, to like notice when they see you slipping up,
Yeah.
it's like you can easily just fall into the cycle.
Facts.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. It's a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's an endless loop if you get caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you just feel like you're like, oh, this is my life now, and you feel like you can never go back to that original state that you were in.
Mm-hmm.
You're like sobriety is never.
Yeah, but
never
I mean
achievable.
it's very attainable. You can
Mhm.
go back to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's hard when you got the influences of your favorite artist
Mhm.
being like, this is what I do every
Mhm.
day, all
Yeah,
day
yeah,
long.
yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
exactly what,
It's
that's
also-
why it's
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, man,
That
that's
you're
what-
doing
that's why
that.
it's so sad to realize that's how it went for Juice.
Yeah.
Especially to the point like they had the collab album and then
Yeah.
still Afterworld on Drugs, like Future never
Like-
at that point was about to come on and be like, yeah, I don't do drugs like that no more.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I
Made
mean?
a whole thing with them called World on Drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was honestly my favorite song for the longest time.
Bro, that was one of
I
my
mean, it's a
favorite
great
albums.
album.
from
See,
them
that's the
after-
fucked up
Yeah,
part.
that album
is
was
it's so
crazy.
good.
Yeah.
It's almost sad to see that cup of lean just taking over the earth because it almost feels just too real. Like it's
Right.
like
Yeah.
like it's literally covering the world. Like nobody can escape it.
It's
Right.
crazy because I first bought that shirt,
Yeah.
like for the album, like the same year it dropped whilst I was still in high school. I'd be wearing it at school, and everyone's like, "How are you not getting dress coded?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Right. Yeah. It didn't have the pills on it though, did it?
No. If it had the pills on it, then it would have been over with.
Yeah, but like.
But I had some
Teachers-
shoes that got painted that had the same album because it was like my favorite album from him at first, and I was like, cause I was like a diehard fan for him,
Right.
and then they had the pills on it though, cause she like I was like, okay, yeah, just do like the album cover on both shoes, and she's like, how about I'll put his face on it and the album cover, and I was
Wasn't
okay.
Right.
his face had the white eyes too, where his eyes were rolled back in his head, wasn't it?
No,
Oh, I thought it was.
nah, and she did like his pupils there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because it was when he still had his blue dreads.
Yeah.
Because it was like early Juice.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everybody started out with blue dreads. I feel like not everybody. You just X and Juice.
Yeah. Blue is definitely common though. I know another guy that goes by Unknown. He's from Michigan, and he had his hair blue for a while. But he goes pretty hard. Like he first popped up on TikTok doing like a lot of Omegle rapping videos.
Yeah.
Types of just getting people's like reactions to him just like spazzing on beats.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen that hella on TikTok.
Sure.
That's an older trend though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, isn't Omegle taken down now?
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Back in the day when you just grab your guitar and hop on Omegle. Like, what do you want me to play? I can play it. You can't play it. I don't know how to play that song.
So I got a question for y'all.
For sure.
How have y'all progressed through your musical careers, like individually? Obviously, like I know that y'all work together a lot, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
individually, like how do you, like what's the biggest thing that you've learned along the way?
I'm gonna let you go first because I gotta think about mine.
Since you said, I thought in my head, I was like, oh, sweet, I got
So
time.
I'll tell you what mine is,
Yeah.
and Trev will tell you what his is.
All
Mine is patience
Mhm.
because, like this shit, has showed me to like wait, like
Yeah.
not instant gratification.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing that it's taught me is patience, just over a long period of fucking time.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like devotion. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel that, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's that built with consistency. You know,
Yeah.
like you just always gotta stay doing something and be patient about it. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
because sometimes you feel like, well, I just put out 10 TikToks and I thought that would do something. Sometimes it doesn't do anything. You know, so
Yeah.
you gotta have the consistency and the patience paired with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We be checking each other all the time, like every day. We be like almost like, I don't know, not fall buddies, but constructive, like accountability partners.
Mhm.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you need, though. Like, hell, that's what, like, a lot of people get how they first get into the gym just because, like, them
Mhm.
and their friend are like, hey, we're gonna,
Facts.
we're
We
gonna
were-
get on each other's ass about this
Yeah.
every
Did
day.
you end up going?
Nah.
Yeah, we were gonna go to the gym today.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to start going to the gym.
I need to
Yeah,
go
it's just
sit in
'cause I'm
that
not
sauna.
back yet. That's
I
the only
just-
problem. 'Cause,
I
like,
just got my
me at
weights back.
Right.
Yeah, he's got some dumbbells now. I have to give you some of my dumbbells from the
Yeah.
house.
We need to grab some of those. I just
They
got
might be too much for you to start working with.
Nah.
Bro, I have like 35s and 40s.
Nah. Get me on a steady plant-based diet of like.
Give him brown rice and chicken.
Nah, I don't eat rice. I don't eat rice.
Said plant-based diet.
Yeah,
You eat
plant-based
salad every
diet.
night?
No, I don't even like salad.
Good
Man,
luck,
I don't
then, my
know-
friend.
I don't know
He
why I
will
said a
he will
plant-based
not
diet.
eat lettuce.
I don't like
Yeah, this
it.
man hates lettuce.
Lettuce
with a
tastes like
passion.
Plant-based, you gonna be eating corn on the cob. What are you gonna
Corn-
be eating,
corn
bro?
vegetables.
You
You're
probably eat corn the
limiting.
long way.
That many. It's going the long way.
Nah, like what are you eating if you going plant-based?
I mean,
I'm genuinely
I don't know why I
concerned
said
about
that.
that.
I mean, I've heard
Plant-based.
that tofu, honestly, if you season it up, isn't terrible.
Tofu's
so
alright.
But,
There's a girl that I went to high school with that used to eat that,
I hear you.
and it looked really weird. I never tried it, but she said it was good, so I took her word for it.
I hear you. Yeah, like,
And I would probably agree if I tried it.
Yeah, like I've heard that from my sister. Cause like she had told me she had made like she'll make like end of the month like fried rice just to clean out her fridge. She made like chicken, beef, some tofu, and then like threw that all in there with like some bunch of different vegetables that she had in her fridge. So shit.
Yeah.
So like I don't know.
Your sister's food's always good, so.
Yeah, my sister can cook like a
Chicken and
motherfucker.
noodles.
I ain't gonna lie.
I think I just eat chicken and noodles probably because I don't like rice, but I need some kind of
You need that ramen.
yeah. I need that ramen.
Oh,
But the
yeah.
good ramen, not
Chicken,
top, not like
is that plant-based?
no, no, not plant based. I said plant based because but like, but nah.
No, I could go plant-based. I could be eating salad, like vegetables.
I fucks with salads here and there. You feel me? Like,
I could do
but
that
I
shit.
couldn't do it like
fruit,
all
you
the
got
time.
fruit, you got breads, you got
You
like
said you got fruit,
You got fruit,
wow.
got bread.
No, I'm just playing.
I don't even know. Fruit, bread,
I don't think I could go.
vegetables.
I don't think I go plant based. I like steak
And
and,
they make
chicken too
like
much.
plant-based like chicken and shit.
I just
They
like,
don't taste the same.
Yeah, I figured. it.
Good luck.
The protein ain't the same, bro.
I just like steak and chicken too much. I couldn't give up.
Yeah.
Now pork I could.
Like, how you gonna give up lemon pepper chicken?
I don't even think I
He
can give up
he
pork
doesn't even
either.
like that.
What do you
I
mean?
pork, chicken,
Do not
beef.
bring-
What's
do not
up?
bring-
I don't like enough fruits
They're
and
gonna bring up-
vegetables to do that.
Not you.
Like, I gotta have meat.
Pause.
They got a thing. Riley's got a thing which they give me shit because I don't like spices because I like salt, and she calls me a practicing white. And I don't like it.
I do.
I'm not practicing white.
Because there
I
was
like
one
some
time he
spice.
was at the stove and I just peeked out of my door and he
And I
was
was doing this
with
with the salt.
salt.
But like, listen, I got a reason for it. We don't have a salt shaker. We have that thing where you gotta pour the salt out. So I do
Right.
this. I pour it in my hand
That's what
and I
she
take
do.
it. That's what I
Yeah.
do. And she was looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, we don't have a salt shaker. We're supposed to.
If you only got the big thing of salt, that's how I do it.
Yeah.
Like, I
That's
respect.
raising
Like,
it
I
like
understand
Like,
doing
I could
that,
get if I was
but
doing
like, also
some
like
doing
this
some,
morning,
Nah, this
I
man got
did
some
like
salt
I was
bag,
cooking
just
with
like.
it, and I
don't
just
know,
shook
I
it out like real gently, like. Same shit.
That's too
Same
much.
shit.
That would definitely
Because
get
it
really
fucking-
You don't have control. You don't have the
See,
wrist
what
work,
I'm
my
saying
guy.
is the way he was doing it,
Not-
like,
not
the
exactly.
way he the way he just he did it like a chef, just
Yeah.
like he was about to put some good seasoning on there. So I was like, "What are you cooking?" He's like, "Eggs with just salt," and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, put some black pepper on there, my
I
bro.
don't like pepper though.
You like no pepper?
I don't like pepper. I grew up not like. I don't want to sneeze.
Pepper's good.
No, for real.
I made eggs this morning with salt and pepper. That's how I did it.
Eggs are good.
Like,
Oh, they gave me
I
some
had,
eggs.
I had rice and eggs this morning.
I ate Philly cheesesteak for lunch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't
Shit's
think I ate
gas.
this. I don't think I ate today.
Anything.
You haven't eaten anything?
And me and Riley
I
haven't eaten
had
today.
those. We had a little bit of those corn dogs.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
like 2.5 corn dogs.
We'll get some food later for sure.
Yeah.
That's a plan.
My stomach just also doesn't
My body
want
pieces
food
or
unless I'm high, so I haven't been
Right.
smoking today.
Do you have a trash can on here? I just didn't know where to put my can at.
yeah, there's one in there.
So you don't have
Okay, I
to
got
go. I'll just set it over here.
Okay. I appreciate that.
So.
But I gave you a little bit of time to think
Yeah,
about your
yeah.
question.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did. Let's not get
So-
sidetracked. I'll let my boy
think-
go.
I think with mine, it would be what he said, consistency. You just gotta keep going with it.
Mhm.
Because I thought, like, you immediately start and that's how good you are at the beginning. I didn't think that there could be any room for improvement. I thought I was always gonna be at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Until I really got, like, put in the work, put in the practice, and actually saw some improvement. And then I thought to
Right.
myself, I was like, whoa, I'm getting actually kind of better at this.
Right.
Like, it's getting easier to rhyme.
Mhm.
I can actually sit there with a beat and just come up with shit out the dome like Juice WRLD kind of. But not quite that long, but it just kind of
Right.
feels like that. It feels really
Yeah.
good. It's like a runner's high. You feel like,
Yeah, I feel like everyone pulls from Juice a little bit.
yeah.
Just,
Like,
especially
even
when
in
it comes to
real life.
freestyling, like,
Yeah.
that's a goat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He could just keep going.
Yeah.
Even Ski was like, when he was freestyling, he's like, oh, he's not going to stop. No, he's going.
Look what y'all did.
Good job, you started him.
What about you?
With yours, the question, I'd probably say the biggest thing has been definitely patience. Definitely. Not to be like copying or no shit, but like patience has like
We both
since I
just copied
started.
there,
Yeah, I know, but like it's like that. It's like
So
that's the
true.
realest
Yeah.
shit though. You know what I mean? Like
That's your negative.
because like I started up first rapping in 2020, like writing wise.
Mhm.
And like from there, then I first was putting songs together, but like it wasn't like all what it needed to be yet. Like I didn't have like structure to them yet. It was mainly just me just like throwing out bars, you know, within a continuous setting,
Mhm.
and then just on a beat and just seeing how it looked. But it wasn't like a chorus or anything like that. It's just
Right,
like,
it wasn't structured.
yeah, type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So, but like, I went from that to then, like, starting to have like actual songs put together. Thank you. Whenever I was first coming to you, Trevor, because like that's when I was first really like getting my shit together, like trying to get my work like elevated to that next level.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like I feel like we had achieved that definitely, because like that's when I started to see like growth more, and I was like, okay, this is definitely the path. Like I just need to like stay with it, because like it's not. Cause I never really expected it to come immediately, because I was like watching like having been a fan of like the SoundCloud wave. Like I knew
Right.
that there's so many people out
Yeah,
there.
it's
Like everybody in
oversaturated
the world is
as hell.
grinding to try to make
Yeah.
music.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like you gotta really be like just you gotta allow time to play its course. You know what I mean? Because like if you stay at it and you keep elevating your music to that next level, I feel like there's no way you're not gonna get out there.
Right.
Facts. Yes.
That's
So
some
what
shit.
has kept you guys keep going? Like, what's the motivation to be consistent and patient with it? You know, what's the main thing that keeps you going?
Music's really, like, for me, all I've ever known. Like, my dad, like, the first thing really that was, like, big in my life was music. Like, when I was really little, my dad would just have music playing all the time. Like, he had a big record collection, like a vinyl player, music all the time in the car. He had, like, thousands of artists that, like, were a big key part of my childhood, downloaded on, like, the PlayStation. He would just play every night on his surround sound system. But then I got, like, he got me a guitar when I was 5. It was just like a cheap one that like I was able to just kind of mess around with. And then when I was 8, I think it was either 8 or 6. I'm not sure. I think it was 8 when I got into guitar lessons. And then got into that. Was into that like for 2 years. And then after that, we were planning on moving to Colorado. That never happened. Then I got out of guitar lessons and just kind of self-taught for a lot of stuff. Got a keyboard, got my first bass, can like kind of play the drums. Not really anymore because I kind of lost all of my like, my whatever like.
It's like a bike.
Yeah, it's just I don't know because I was never really good at like the bass drum. I'm just good at like tapping my fingers kind of, but also with MIDI it doesn't really translate over. It's kind of hard to get it right at the right time you want to with hitting it, and I get kind of nervous whenever you hit the record button. I can never do it. It sucks. Like
He's
No,
not
that's
bad,
facts.
though. He
It's-
can play pretty good.
It's
Yeah,
hard
don't get me
to.
wrong,
It's
my
hard
boy's
to
talented.
get.
Yeah,
But
it's
that's
just-
where the consistency and
Mhm.
patience comes in
Yeah.
because, like you said, the same thing with music. It got easier to rhyme. It
Yeah.
gets easier to keep it on beat. You
Mhm.
figure it out
Yeah.
one way or another. You know?
yeah, that's true.
You just gotta keep doing it.
It's just
Yeah.
with that talent. And for me, it's these guys right here and my fam,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, definitely family.
like,
Do it for the game.
like similarly to him, like music was very heavily incorporated into my childhood from my dad, because he would like I grew up like riding with him in our truck, going back and forth from Chicago because he has family up there, and like up to Gurnee because that's where my uncle used to live, and like his family. So we'd be like vibing, just like jamming the music all the time, and that's like from like years like I don't even fully remember. But it's like ingrained still. Like I'll hear a song and be like, I know that, and then start singing it, but I can't tell you the name of like who made it.
Right.
But it'll be like from the '60s. You feel me?
60s music had that like charm to it though, like the Beatles and Janis Joplin, somewhat not really Pink Floyd because they kind of had music in the late '60s with Syd Barrett, but they were mainly like the early '70s because I think Dark Side of the Moon came out '71 or '72.
See, that's the thing. We're on like flip sides in music. Cause like
Yeah.
my childhood was like the Isley Brothers to like
We had a lot
like
of
Bob Marley,
Yeah,
John Mayer,
we had a lot of crossovers. Like we listened to like some of the same music.
Yeah,
for sure.
mine was like Snoop, like
oh yeah, definitely a lot of hard rap,
like
like to Ice Cube type
John,
shit.
like Sean Paul.
Yeah.
See, my
what
dad was
else?
also a millennial, so he got with like the '90s rap. My dad was 16. in
like some of
2004.
the
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
like I don't even know.
Yeah, my dad
Those
was
were
listening
like
to
the main
DMX.
two. Like I remember Sean Paul going crazy in our house, like big ass subwoofers.
Yeah. Just vibing. That's how it was in my crib, bro. That ass, like my house and like the way it's set up, like there's speakers built into the walls in the basement, upstairs, and 2 of them outside on both decks. So like when it was fully running, like there was just music going all throughout the house. Like you could just hear
That's
it. Like
fire. That's
Right.
cool.
it was dope as fuck. So like that's just like I was just like music was always like a big passion for me, but I didn't start chasing it until after I got into school. Because that's when I realized I was like, that's something I actually want to pursue.
Yeah.
Because like what I was doing, like it was a passion of mine, but I knew it wasn't what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I wanted to have that like actual true enjoyment to it.
Yeah, do
Right.
something that you actually love.
Exactly. And like I love the craft. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like just being in the studio and actually like working on like sitting down with a beat and just like letting it just play over in your head for like 20 minutes as you like grind on what you about
That
to say.
shit is so
Like,
yeah.
peaceful.
exactly.
I don't even make music, but whenever we do it, it's like the most relieving. Like
Right.
I can't explain it.
Let
Yeah.
you get some stuff out in your own unique way, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like therapy.
it really
Sure.
is.
But I mean, not everyone feels that way. I feel like it entailed from your guys' childhood and being around music
Yeah.
and being passionate about music before you even made it, you
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
Because you share those memories with your parents. And it's same for me. Like, I remember my dad listened to, like, Beastie Boys. And
Yeah.
that's who I remember the most. And, like, KRS-One and people like that. So, and my dad rapped in high school, too.
Hell
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right. So
My
it's
dad-
been around my whole life as well.
My dad wanted to rap. He dyed his hair blonde in 2001 because of Eminem though.
Yeah.
My dad was.
Yeah.
My dad was a.
That's
He
crazy.
was a rap nerd.
I'll have to ask my uncles if my dad was ever trying to rap. Oh no.
Didn't
My
you-
dad was always on business.
Did your dad play an instrument?
Yeah,
He used to play bass.
Yeah, he was a bass.
Like, but I don't know. But from what my mom said, he wasn't ever like playing all the time. You know what I mean? Like he hadn't had as much time with it, but it was one of the things he wanted to get into. Type shit.
Right.
But like he was definitely a big lover of music for sure.
Yeah. So what's coming next for you guys? What are you working on right now? I know you said that album.
Yeah.
Is that pretty much what both of you guys are focusing on?
Well,
That's mainly mine album, but you mean your 17 album?
Right.
oh, the 17 album, yeah. All right, so the saga of Ali. I don't even have a release date yet, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I will be grinding to make sure that's gonna be like full of hitters. Cause
Yeah.
like I want to be known for like having that hype shit. You know what I mean? Like something that you can really feel and like it like changes the vibe.
Yeah.
In a way.
Mm-hmm.
But we also do have a collab album coming out within the next few years called The Jester and the Prince, which is going to be raw as fuck because it's going to be more of a mix of both of our styles with a lot of younger, well not younger, but like older cartoon influence.
Yeah.
Like reference wise and like beat wise, so like there'll be stuff.
I like that.
Yeah, it'll be stuff that like you might recognize and then be like, no way they fucking sampled that type shit.
Right. No, that's dope. That's a
very
good
cool.
idea.
Old SpongeBob songs, like old like intros to old shows and stuff. Just funny like references to like meme culture kind of.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to make this big with like internet. We're also trying to get kind of canceled with this album too. Like not really canceled.
This is more his idea.
But like,
than mine.
but I think
for the cancel part.
So I think like if we get like not really canceled for like saying something, because then we could like they're not really gonna care about it. They're gonna care for 5 minutes and they're gonna switch to something else. It's gonna give us like that
immediate like to be like,
that
hey,
hear it
no,
and like it
and
are
then
gonna stay and
gonna
care.
vibe.
The
Right.
people
Well, I
that
don't really
like it,
believe in the whole cancel thing.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
what
it's true.
that's
Like,
what I'm,
No,
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
feel like
saying.
anybody
Like
can really
if you
stop
do it
like
the
that.
right way, you get bigger. If you
it's
get canceled, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
like you're canceled for 5 minutes while everybody's pointing at you, and then 5 minutes later they're pointing at somebody else, and
Right.
everybody who liked your stuff is still there being like, yo, I'll listen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like that would also be a help getting more fans and getting us out there.
Any publicity is technically
That's-
good publicity.
That's what I'm saying. Any
To an
publicity-
You just want to play
Yeah.
the villain role
To
for a
an
little
extent.
bit. That's
do
all
want
it
to
is.
play the villain role a little bit. Because it's like it's good because when everybody loves a redemption story.
Oh
Everybody-
God, though.
And it's like and it's like everybody loves that troubled teen, the kid that's like rambunctious, the Tyler Creator type. You know what I mean? The can't say Playboy Cardi because Playboy Cardi hasn't even got better. He still went on Aiden Ross's podcast for like 6 minutes and then left, stole
Robbed
2
him.
million, robbed him. So like
That's so dirty,
went
bro.
and sat
I
in
have
the
no
corner.
respect
that
for
was
Cardi.
crazy.
He went and sat in the
Like
corner. and
I
stared at the
respect his
wall for
come
6
up
minutes.
just because like I ain't gonna hate on you getting bread. Like be successful, but like do
Yeah.
better as a human with your success, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw the actual thing, but
He
I heard
walked in
about
for
it everywhere.
Yeah, it
probably no more than 3 minutes, grabbed the bags. He's like, all right, gotta get back to the studio.
So, bro, is that a skit then?
No.
Probably.
No.
It was just Playboy Cardi just showed up. Just
And he
okay.
just had all of his cash laying in bags.
pretty much.
But I
Why?
heard that
It came up
Aiden
big.
also
Or
didn't
maybe
pay him that
wire
full amount
transfer.
either.
Oh, okay. Well, it was like a down payment for it
Yeah.
or whatever, but like still like.
Oh,
that
so he was paying him to come on the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why did he just have bags of money in his room?
No.
I was like, what the fuck? But that makes more sense. So he was paying him, and he was like, all right, I'm gone. I
type
got you.
shit.
Just came in, ooh, bags of money, and then left.
That's funny. Bro, I just listened to his new song. I mean, it's not really new, but with The Weeknd and Madonna, The
popular.
Weeknd just posted a video for it like 4 days ago.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, but
Money on top of me, money on
yeah,
top of her.
that
This
part's
is a
so
song pretty
hard,
good.
but it's
Uh-huh.
like he only has 2 lines, and then at the end,
Shawty fuck with me, she don't pop the.
right?
The song
bro.
so is so hard.
It sounds
so
good, but
I'm
it's
getting
like,
cash
why
and
is it
I'm
only
keeping it.
2 lines?
I'm getting money and I'm keeping it.
It
Money on
was
top
weird.
of me, money on top of her. Shawty fuck with me, she don't popular.
He wants me to let him do Cardi voices.
I
on
want
my
to do
songs,
a I want to do a
No.
song where I'm just doing Cardi ad libs because I think it'd be so fun. Just to like practice, just to let loose.
Like there was this one beat I found because it was like if you ever played Metal Gear Solid, it was Raiden, like one of the like older games, but it was like when he's like a cyber ninja, and it was like that was the thumbnail for it, and I was like, I just recognized it. I was like, yes. And I jump on, and I click on it, and it's like an opium beat, and I was like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna spaz on this. And he's like, let me do some Playboy Cardi
I was like,
ad-libs.
let me do some Playboy Cardi ad-libs. I was like, I need to do some Playboy Cardi ad-libs.
Hey, they go hard.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Yeah, but it was all in my pocket. Just like fell out.
All your pocket dudes are coming out.
Pocket's full.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep the cargos, bro.
Usually I would, but it's hot
It's hard.
outside.
Yeah.
It is hot.
I mean, it's been pretty nice. That's why I took my hoodie off.
I would have.
I mean, compared to normal, what it's been the past
Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah.
For sure.
We've had a couple days where it's been 60, but today's the day where we have like 70 weather. And it's like
I was outside
nice and
sweating.
sunny.
I feel like the last 2 times it was 60, like 2 days later it snowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It was
that
like,
shit blew my mind.
It was like,
Yeah.
what? And then,
It was
the
like,
snow
that's
was
a
gone.
bittersweet bliss for like
Right.
a second.
The snow was gone like 3 days later. It was
Mhm.
ridiculous.
Crazy.
It's crazy that it's always on the weekends too, because last week it had snowed on a Friday.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm so glad I left from Edwardsville like that night
Oh,
before.
yeah.
'Cause I was like, I would have had to deal with that bullshit on the interstate and it would have pissed me off. Like,
Yeah.
No way.
The roads were
at that
bad.
point, I just get behind a semi and just like tail his ass. Like,
I think it's
plow the
supposed
way,
to, like,
buddy.
It's
wouldn't do
supposed to
that.
be like in the 70s.
Not like heavy,
like the
not
next
heavy,
3
but
days.
like 2 car lengths
Yeah.
back because it's a semi.
It's supposed to snow.
No, it's supposed to be in the 70s for the next 3 days.
Oh, let's go.
Bad.
Beverage. Just on that note.
Hell yeah.
Can I
He
actually
said
make
I'll
some-
drink to that.
You want a drink?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a drink.
For sure.
I'm a little tipsy.
Where's the trash can?
In the kitchen.
Yeah, bro. So what all have you boys been working on recently? I mean, I've been keeping up with the
Shit.
podcast. I had seen your
Yeah.
episode with Brandon. That was very insightful.
Yeah. Man, I loved that one. I loved
Yeah, that
talking
one was
about my
so
dog.
good.
Yeah, how's things going with the fam?
Great. I just dropped her off this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Had her this weekend. But
And my brother just had a little baby as well.
I know, I seen
congrats.
on
Congrats.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she was out on the golf course with us today.
That's cool.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
She was just sleeping.
Yeah.
wait, when was she born?
2 weeks ago today.
Because my sister had her baby January 11th. So I've got a
I think it was
nephew.
12.
Congrats.
Or wait,
Thank you.
I don't know when.
Congrats.
But yeah, we became uncle. That's my first. I guess I have some on my step family's side, but we became uncles pretty close together. Like, full
Yeah,
blood.
you were January 11th. I was February 12th.
That's
Ooh.
crazy. That's weird.
kinda cool.
Like a day and a month and a day later. It's basically the same distance me and my brother have, except we have like a 3 year and a month day distance.
Right.
Just-
Numbers are crazy.
I'm April
I
20th.
love
He's May
numbers.
21st.
Alright.
No, my little nephew, which my sister had, he's gotten huge. It's crazy how fast they actually grow up.
Like, I haven't seen my nephews in a while
Say that
because I have
Kiwi
3
man.
nephews now. The youngest just turned 6. His name's Nino. And I was just like, no way, because last time I saw him, he was like 4. And I was like, and he was just running around the hotel room just spazzing. I'm like, Nino, you're adorable. Don't
Right.
change.
Yep.
They really do grow up so fast, though.
Yeah.
You always
Yeah.
hear your parents say, like, the time flies with the kids, but you don't understand it till you're like grown and see a little baby grow up fast.
Yeah.
Especially if it's your own.
Time's a thief, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got cousins that I feel like they were babies just the other day, and now they're like old enough to kick my ass. Like Thanksgiving, I was in pain. Like, and I have so many now.
Yeah.
It's
Facts.
crazy. So many cousins, just like step cousins or just like new cousins, and just like now I got like new 2 stepsisters, like little stepsisters that are around like their same age, so just more people to kick my ass.
Right.
But
And
It's
not
funny
you
because
can't
my
do
cousins
shit.
have that
Yeah, you can't do
perspective because I
nothing.
was the baby
But-
cousin. Yeah, you feel me?
me and Jordan, he's 16, so I'm just like, you get left, I get right. We'll take him. Pillow fights are epic, though. They're epic. We got these long red pillows too. They're crazy.
But
You
we
The
still
long
working-
pillows be,
Mhm.
yeah, they are dangerous in pillow fights. You got that extra swing factor because like
Mhm.
it's gonna stop halfway and just.
It was reversed when I was a kid, because there was Jackie, Michelle, and Sean to beat me and Jordan's ass.
Yeah.
Like, it was me and Jordan that were little kids, and Sean, Jackie, and Michelle that were all in high school. It's crazy.
No, my Uncle Joel used to call me his little sumo wrestler. Because I was, like, short and fat. And I just tackle anybody.
That's what I did. Take him down.
Oh.
Hit the legs.
You gotta be the aggressive little kid.
Well, that's what I tell my little cousins. I'll be like, just hit the legs. Look at him. Because we play football and everything.
Yeah.
But, like, they don't want to tackle, but they be falling.
Yeah.
You gotta teach them behind the knees.
Yeah.
Don't
Behind
be
the knee-
spearing kids.
Behind the knees and pole.
Yeah, there's like 20 of them running around at our family
Yeah.
Yeah.
things.
That's
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All asking to do different things all at once.
Alright.
Yeah.
They're like, you
That's
got
probably
games on your
how-
phone?
That's probably how they used to think about me. That's what's so wild to think about.
Yeah.
Because, like, I went from, like, being, like, the youngest in most circles that I was in, just because, like, being born out too, because my sister's 5 years older than me, and, like, a lot of my cousins were older than me, too, so I was, like, one of the younger ones.
Mhm.
So, like, now being grown, it's, like,
Mhm.
like, I see, like, I'll see him after a long time, but, like, damn, you the big cousin now, like,
Yeah.
like, my cousin Markel, he was just like, shit, you look like you could fade me, you know, I was like, we're good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, my younger cousin definitely could beat my ass. I don't know if y'all know Colby Haynes at all. He went to Effingham.
I'm pretty sure.
Sounds
I know,
familiar.
Yeah. I think I do, yeah.
But he got in the gym like 3
Yeah,
or
I'd see
4
him at-
years ago.
I'd
That
see him
man's
at
ripped.
the zone. That's why I know him. Yeah, because we was working out at the same time.
Right.
Was he like a couple? Was he like a? What have you been like a year? 18 now or something?
Something like that.
Say, was he like Dylan Custer's cousin?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say
He's
'cause
my cousin.
He might have been my like I had a neighbor named Colby that was kind of around my size, but he probably would be big now. I'm trying to think if that's like the same guy. I don't know. He lived like Southside, over by like the Southside school.
For a little bit, yeah. When he was real younger.
Yeah. I lived over there, like right across the where It's Almost Home is, like that, like the duplex or whatever. I
Right.
lived over there for like most of my life with my mom.
Yeah.
See him, I know him.
Yeah.
I used to be friends with him as like a kid.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
I think we actually became friends because he felt bad for me. Because they were chasing me around the park, like the park over there, and I slammed into the thing you yell into, but it would never work. And like I turned around and slammed into it, and they all felt bad because they're like, oh shit, like we'll be friends with you now. And then we all just became like the group that would hang out.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy how kids will just, you'll be ops and then the next time you'll be friends.
Kids will beef over the smallest shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
They
God,
really will.
like I remember me and one of my homies, like we had a falling out, and this is one of my closer homies from high school. Like I'm going to hang out with him like later on after the podcast because I just seen him over the weekend, and like when we were first falling out, it was over an Uno game, and we were in like kindergarten. But we started like cussing each other out. Like we were like, nah, fuck you, fuck your family, fuck what you stand on. Like it was bad. And then we like leaked back up in 5th grade, and I was like, bro, what was that even about? He's
So
like,
you made me draw 4, motherfucker.
You made me draw 4 or 5
3 times, yeah. 5 times.
I was
bro.
stacking it on his ass. I ain't gonna lie.
I get kind of defensive when I play Uno, especially on the phone.
No, that shit hurts.
It does.
That
And you're
shit
just
hurts.
like, stop, I don't have a
'Cause
yellow.
I have over 400 wins on iCloud on Uno.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Because me and my friends and her little cousin will just sit on FaceTime and we'll just play each other.
I don't think I played Uno on there. Is that on like the
I message, yeah.
Game Pigeon? Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. We've played like chess and.
I don't know how to
Double
play chess. That's one of the games I want to
Oh,
learn.
yeah. That shit is fun though. I never really do it. We got into it for a little bit where we were playing like every day.
Yeah, and then we both got this like chess app.
Yeah.
I hear you.
But you been had that.
Not the chess app. I
Yeah,
just
you
know
had
how to
that
play.
before me because you sent me the link way before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and you were like,
I'm
you
not-
said you didn't want to play.
I said I didn't know how. And then one day I was bored at work, and my coworker was like, "Sit down. You're gonna learn how to play chess." I was like, "Okay."
We still need to get a physical chessboard because that
True.
shit's fun.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
is
very good
fun.
at chess.
I've never played.
God,
it.
it's
I don't know how to play, but like I've learned.
Once
for
you
sure.
know the moves, it's fun.
Yeah.
I heard.
Me and my mom used to play all the time. That's how I learned it. My
Huh.
mom liked chess.
I used to play dominoes all the time with my dad. I'm good at dominoes.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's solitaire. I could tear a solitaire board up.
You guys want to play War?
War.
I ain't played
You get
war
half the
in
deck.
years,
We
bro.
flip
You
the
ain't never
cards.
played war,
Nah.
bro? What? Yeah, we
Nah,
gotta
you
play
get
war.
half the deck. You flip the card, and then it's like whoever has a higher card wins. And then
See.
And then it's like whoever has a higher suit. If it's like
whoever
queen,
gets rid
like
of their
royalty.
deck, whoever gets rid of their deck first.
Do you know that ship game on iMessage?
Mm-hmm.
He gets so mad because I beat his ass every time.
I'd be like spacing my ships out like strategically, and I'm like, how the fuck are you getting this many hits in a row? it irks me, bro.
Because I will. I'll have him, he'll have 2 ships and I'll be done with his already.
Yeah.
All
She
right.
either
I got-
knows you too well or she's looking at your phone when you ain't around and she's like, there's a shit right there.
No, he'll be all the way in college. And he'll stop.
No,
and
legit,
he's
that was our
going
last
into-
game, for real. Like, I was at school, and I was like, how the fuck did she just smoke 3 of my ships like that?
And it was like the little
My
bitty
bad,
small
Nah,
ones
you
where you
good,
can just
you
hide it.
Right.
I
I think Cam was saying something and I cut him off.
Nah, he's fine. I got one last question for y'all.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself musically in the future? So 5 years from now, what's some goals that you want to attain? I know we kind of just been talking, but
Yeah.
I want to know.
Definitely want to end up in Champaign. Like, we definitely want to stay there for a little bit because, like, we see like.
Yeah, the leader of our collective,
Yeah.
he goes to school up there, and at U of I.
We got like a
Yeah,
bunch of
sure.
connections up there, music.
Yeah, because we're also partnered with Half House Studio, which
Okay.
is starting to make a pretty big name for itself within Champaign. Their guys
Oh,
a
yeah.
bit around you guys' age and like a little bit
Mhm.
older throughout the group, because they have like what, 8 members?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
tapped into that live
Mhm.
whenever y'all were there.
Yeah.
They're all very talented.
Yeah, they're all really chill
Yeah,
people.
they're all
too,
cool as
like
shit.
down to earth people.
Like, we'll just be sitting there, we'll be talking, and they'll just be like joking around with us and shit, and it's always very open and like kind place to
Mhm.
be at.
That's the best place to make music.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like so probably up within that area, and hopefully with a bit more renowned name than like how we do have here. Granted, we are still like super early in our career here.
Yeah.
So like
Right.
we know like with patience like that's gonna take time, but like
Mm-hmm.
it's cool to see it like though after getting the music out there. Like I had some of my friends snap me after I first dropped my album, and they're like driving in their car listening to it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
No, yeah, that's
You know
all,
what I
that's what it's
mean?
all about.
We're starting to
Yeah.
get like some of our like friends are becoming our fans and shit. Like people I used to go to school with are bumping my shit, and it's like shit I haven't even put out yet, just sit on TikTok. But it's still cool that like they're anticipating the album. That I got like people that want to hear.
Or
it.
actually tapped in.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
it's something I've never had in my music career yet.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, once you get that little
that little circle.
that little
that-
vibe around you, what
Mhm.
you got going on, it makes you want to go 10x.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we did. We felt a little bit like we got our toes wet, and then we just dove in,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right.
and that's
why
that's
got
what
some
you got to
momentum,
do.
though. Like you gotta feel your momentum and like keep
Mhm.
moving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, we plan to be out of here as well in
Mhm.
the next 5 years. probably.
Yeah.
Where y'all looking at?
I want to go to Arizona.
Yeah,
But
we've
that
been talking
might be
about.
like a little further down the line, something like that, or Florida. But that might be more 10 years.
Right.
Don't stay there too long. I was in climatology class, bro.
Actually, I
Florida
saw.
gonna be out. When the glaciers unfreeze, Florida out of the picture.
Arizona's my number one.
There you go. You say
I saw
California
that.
was fine.
Arizona,
like that whole West Coast, completely
Texas.
fine. There was just like a little bay in San Francisco. That was it.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
get it. I watched a video the other day that showed like the period of whether like 50 meters rise up. We're gone by 25 meters.
That's
That's
the
horrible
Champagne
auto quality.
aspect. Like you see that coming soon, or you see that
I'm looking for
a
that.
couple years from now?
Probably
next-
like 2
Yeah, the next
2.5 years from now, more than likely, because like I'm trying to get out of school first. I'm estimated to graduate in 2025. As
For
long
sure.
as I hit a summer class and just keep pushing. So
Yeah.
like that's the plan for now, and then after that, like if I can get a good job and get my bread up right, then we gonna make the move.
There you go.
You feel me? But
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I got all my ducks in order first before trying to like
Absolutely.
push out of here, because like it's kind of weird to me. Like it feels weird trying to like. It doesn't feel weird leaving because like I've been in school since 2020. So like, and I transferred schools. Cause I went to St. Louis at first and then went to SIUE.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, but like it was after. So like I'm used to being like away from home and like living in like an apartment like type setup.
But it's weird making that full.
Yeah, like my roots
Yeah.
aren't like all my shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's
like
tough.
everything.
I think
feel you.
it's always hit someone hard when you like when you're especially when you're leaving your parents.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've already
Yeah.
left them, but like you haven't left yet.
I
True.
feel, I don't know. I feel like it's more
Plus,
just
yeah,
gonna
then
be.
it's like a property that I know I'm financially like in charge of,
Responsible.
and like
Yeah.
that's on me to get that shit
Yeah.
straight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I don't know. In these last 2 years, I've just made too many friends over here that I feel like it's gonna be so hard to like.
Get
I
up
know.
and leave.
Yeah, but I got you. You're good at making friends. You're good at just talking to people. So
he
like,
is
I'm
the
fine. He's-
like the social side
me
of
and
our
her
group.
me and her are just like behind him while he's talking to somebody. We're just like, I don't know. We're just like the kids that
Hey.
are like, Dad,
how
quit
you
talking
gotta
to
do
your
it.
old friend.
That's how you gotta do it.
Yeah.
You guys have any like final thoughts? Anything for us? Any promotion? Like want to shout your like socials out? Where can they find your music at?
I got a couple social shout out just for the underground because like we trying to rap a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I know what your actual ads are.
you
Shout 'em out.
don't know your ads? All right,
Not
so
quite, because they're all different.
all right, I post on DistroKid, so my album should be out everywhere, which is known as XlX's Prelude, and it's underneath the artist name Prince XlX with all vowels being X's. That shit go hard. Please tap in with me. Also, our boy who couldn't come today, but he was gonna try to, PFK Valid from Vandalia. He be going crazy. That man spazzes on whatever he gets his hands on.
That man good as hell.
For real.
He gonna be a star.
Mine
Yeah,
I swear to
I
God.
feel like
if anybody
one
get,
of them
yeah, if
goes,
anybody
it'll be
goes.
definitely-
Yeah, he stick with it. Cause he told me at one point he was thinking about getting out of music. I was like, bro, you can't do that. Like you one of the guys that made me want to keep pushing. Like same goes to you, because like you were one of the first ones I knew of, even within Effingham, that was actually like creating like that.
Alright.
And
Oh
like,
yeah. Thank
Girl,
you.
that's your hand.
yo,
217 God with a W, 2 underscores.
yeah.
And then mine is DWeb42. DWeb. Shout out Moon Inc. and shout out Half House if we haven't already. I think we've already mentioned them. But
And then also shout out Jetstream. That's my boy Nate down in Everettsville. He's a producer and rapper as well. His is with the E's being 3s and the A in Scream is a V, and then also in Scream it's a K. He spelled it very difficultly. I mean, I can't change. I get difficulty, but I can't like really say anything because like I switch all the vowels out of my name. So like it is what it is. But like
I'll go
tap
ahead
him
and
on, boy.
put all their ads in the description.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you. I
You
got
guys send me
you.
their ads and I'll put them in the description.
I got like 2 people. Shout out American Dead Cross and Retro Nicotine. They were very influential in like the beginning of my career. Kind of like helping me telling me basically like what would work and shit. But they were definitely like 2 older, very experienced musicians that helped me out.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
definitely want to shout them out too.
For sure.
That's dope.
Sure.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming. We'll
Definitely.
have to do it again soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
See
Yes,
where
sir.
we're at.
We appreciate you guys having us.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's
Anytime.
look forward.
Been anticipating this for a hot minute.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like every time he comes over, we're talking about like what we're gonna talk about on the podcast.
Right.
Trying to come up with like topics and shit. Like we definitely gotta go with the album. Definitely gotta promote some shit.
Yeah, let
Yeah.
the people know.
Yeah, let the people
Hell
know.
yeah. We cooking up too, so
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
new album out. Tracy.
Well, bro, congrats
Yeah.
on
That's-
like the numbers right
Yeah, I
now.
was gonna
I
say,
saw
that's
your
doing-
story.
Yeah, we
She
going
going
crazy.
crazy running out the
Yeah.
numbers with that shit. Like,
Right.
Proud
You
of
did
you.
like
Yeah, I don't
8,000 in a
have Snapchat
day?
anymore.
It's I think it's at 9,000
Dang.
today, but
That's
it was
good.
from the single strategy because like
Yeah.
I released 3 singles 3 times before the album. So
Yeah.
like the first day it had all 3 of the or I had all
Mhm.
9 of those songs included in the streams. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like it pushes it good on the algorithm and it looks good when people check it out. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys.
Yes, sir.
How
Yes,
you?
sir.
Gotta
You
give
working
man
on
his
it, boy?
flowers.
Alright, a little bit I guess. Alright.
You gotta give the man his flowers.
Appreciate y'all
Got
for
to.
tapping in.